So he said, my presence coming in your hand will be a point of contact, first for you, so you'll feel a connection with me strong enough for whatever comes against you, for whatever you come against in sin and sickness and disease and demons and fear and the torments of the people.
May your healing hand touch him and heal him. Mr. Johnson, when I put my hand on you like that, it was like currents were going through my hands. I feel the presence of God soaring through me. It seemed to just entered your being. I wondered, pardon me?
I feel it too.
Ooh, I felt it go through me.
Secondly, he told me it would be a point of contact for the people. When I touched them, I would say, let all the faith you have come out of your heart and go to God, because he's the power. I'm a point of contact to you. And usually it works through my hand. That's not the only point of contact, but it was the one that God was using mostly through me.
Lord is really with you tonight.
I know it. I could feel him.
You could feel him.
Yes, I could.
What does it feel like to feel the Lord?
It feels like electricity going through me.
A wonderful feeling.
Shaking worse than ever.
Most wonderful feeling in the world.
Before.
Raise your feet up and down one at a time.
And so when they would feel the warmth of God coming through my hand in their body, they would just lose their faith, because they became aware they were connected now to a greater power than Oral Roberts. They were connected to God himself. And their faith then did the job. It brought the healing power, the supernatural miracle into their lives.
I felt that. Sir?
I feel, Lord, I'm healed.
I felt it when I touched you. Raise one limb up, please. Now the other one. Now move your arms. I felt that. I did. I keep telling people it's the presence of the Lord that heals, not man. I could sit here and pray all night, but if the presence of our God didn't come, nobody would receive any help. But the moment his presence is here, people get healed. A point of contact focuses your attention upon God. A point of contact helps you to set the time for the releasing of your faith. The point of contact actually becomes an act of release when your faith rushes out of you toward God. And fourth, your point of contact becomes a force to which your faith holds after the miracle. So, not only does a point of contact help you release your faith and attain or receive from God and for God, but it helps you keep what you get from God.
Jesus, it's the blood that makes an atonement for my soul. It is the blood that makes an atonement for my soul. The point of contact in the ministry I'm in, I believe, is where people come into the presence of the Lord. There comes a time when the presence of God comes as people are being led into that beautiful worship, focusing their eyes on Jesus. You know, Catherine had that ability, and I think God really used her to show me the importance, I feel, of leading people into the presence of the Lord. I believe today there is a new move when it comes to worship. There's a new move when it comes to leading people into the presence of God. People, frankly, are tired of seeing it but not being touched by it. They're tired of hearing it but not experiencing it. And the only way they can experience is as they themselves enter into that presence.
Arthritis, Pastor, pain in outer body, pain is gone.
Look how she's crying. Where was the arthritis, sweetheart?
I was in my arm. It was hard to do housework or anything. It was
Is the pain gone?
It's gone.
And the pain is gone, dear lady.
When we were singing, Jesus, your presence makes me whole. The Lord made me whole.
When we were singing, Jesus, your presence makes me whole. That's what the power of God came on us. And
as they come into that presence, they become lost
I couldn't do that.
in that presence.
I could not do that.
And then they're able to release their faith to touch the hem of his garment. See? Where there's no need for me to lay hands on them before they feel God's presence. In Oral's case, in Oral Roberts' case, the presence of God would come on his hand, the power of God would come on his hand, and as he would touch the people, see, as he would touch them, it was only then that the power of God was released through them. In my case, the power of God is released through the people as they're standing worshiping. And as they worship the Lord, they're standing there. There's a moment when, wham, there is a tremendous release of God's power. And that's when the power comes on them.